Today we will try to learn about the mail merge. This is the main topic of the chapter number 4, mail merge and other features of MS Word 2013. This is the page number 54 and this is the module 3 discussion of this same chapter. Today we are going to learn about the mail merge. What is the meaning of mail merge, or what is the definition of mail merge? There are how many steps which are involved in mail merge? Always remind yourself that there are 6 different types of steps which are involved in mail merge, such as number 1, select the document type. Step 2, this one is the step 1, select document type. Step 2, select starting document. Step 3 is select recipients. Step number 4 is write your letter. Step number 5 is preview your letter. And the last step, step number 6, is complete the merge or complete the mail merge. These are the 6 different steps which are involved in the process of mail merge. In this video, we are going to learn about only 2 first steps which are involved in the process of mail merge, such as the first step, step number 1, how to select the document type, and the step 2, select the starting document. Step 1, select document type, and step 2, select starting document. These are the very first 2 steps of the process mail merge, and in this video we are going to learn about only this very first 2 steps. Thereafter, in our next video, upcoming next videos, we will be also trying to learn about the another remaining 4 different types of steps, such as step number 3, 4, 5 and 6. Fine. Now, first of all, I would like to mention a few things in front of you about this topic. This is the very important, this is an important topic of this chapter, and there are different things which are related to mail merge. We first must know clearly, such as the first thing is what is the meaning of mail merge, then what is the definition of mail merge, what are the different advantages of mail merge, as well as what are the different disadvantages of mail merge, and thereafter we will try to know about the different steps of mail merge. Mainly in this video we will learn about the first 2 steps, step number 1 and step number 2 for the process of mail merge. Before detailing about the mail merge, I would like to say in a word that mail merge, it is the process of sending the same content of letter to a group of people at the same time. This is the simple meaning of the mail merge. This is the process of sending the same content of letter at a time to a group of persons. This is the general meaning of the mail merge. It has been found that very oftenly, sometime we need to send the same content of letter to a large number of people, and For those cases, only the name of the recipients and the address of the recipients are different, but the invitation or the format of content of letter is same. And for this kind of purpose, we can use the process of mail merge. And we know the mail merge, it is the striking feature of MS Word 2013. And using this feature of MS Word 2013, the mail merge, we can easily produce the personalized letters in order to send the same content of letter to a large group of people. For example, we can put an instance. We have to send an invitation letter for marriage ceremony to a large number of people. Isn't it? Fine. When this kind of situation arises, we need to send the same content of invitation letter to a large number of people. And for doing so, we can take the help of the feature of MS 2013 MS Word mail merge, because this facility incorporates those informations which can be easily sent to indefinite number of people. And for doing so, just we need to write once the main content of the letter, and for the next time, without wasting a time, we can easily send the same content of invitation letter to the large group of people by taking the help of this feature mail merge. I hope the meaning of mail merge is clear to you all. Simply we can say mail merge means sending the same content of letter to a large number of people at the same time. Now, if you ask me what is the definition of the mail merge, I can say that this is only the method of taking the data from the data source. And data source or database is the reservoir of data, such as MS Word, Excel or PowerPoint. Or we can also take the other forms of selected or structured data from different other sources. And by inserting it into the documents, such as by letter format. This is the definition of the mail merge. I repeat, mail merge, this is the method of taking data from the database such as MS Word, Excel or PowerPoint, or other different sources such as different structured data, and by inserting it into the documents such as letters. This is the definition of mail merge. And by using the mail merge, you can easily send the same content of letter to a large number of persons without typing the same content of the letter over again and again. This is the importance of using the mail merge. In short, we can say mail merge it is a tool for mass mailing. And it could also be mentioned that mail merge is also a powerful tool for writing the personalized letter or the email to many people at the same time, because this mail merge process lets a person create a batch of documents which are personalized for each recipient. Nevertheless, mail merge is also a handy feature of MS Word that incorporates the data from the database, and at the same time it allows a person to create the multiple document at once, such as by creating the letter, and by doing so the most interesting thing of using the mail merge is it not only allow a person to create the multiple documents at once, but it may also save your valuable time and the effort of replying the same letter repetitively over again and again. I hope the definition and the concept of using the mail merge is clear to you all. Mail merge is quite similar to the process of sending the letter from the post office, but mail merge it is done using the help of MS Word 2013, and it is to be done over the internet. This is not the physical process, but it is the virtual process. These are the some difference between the physical mailing and the mail merge over the internet. Now, what are the different advantages and the disadvantages of using the mail merge? First of all, I would like to mention a few of its advantages, such as number one, mail merge speeds up the creation or creating the data. The reason is it is very helpful to produce the multiple copies of data at the same time. Once the main content of letter gets created, we can easily produce the multiple copies of the same content at a time. Hence, we can say using the mail merge can speed up the creation of data from the data source or the database. The second one is the single data source is used in mail merge over again and again for a group of person. The third one is, as we know that the standard document are generated from the database, so less likely to have errors in the same content of the document. That means the content that is to be used by the process of mail merge is less likely to have the errors. That means the content of mail merge of the letter, the content of the letters of mail merge is error free. Now let's move for the disadvantages of the using mail merge process. Number one is mail merge letters can be lack of a personal touch. I repeat, it can be lack of a personal touch. As we know, the main content of the letter or the data is merged from the database or the data reservoir. That means once it is written or generated, there will be no escape for, there will be no chance for giving the personal touch as we wish for. The second one is, it can take a long time to set up the data I repeat, it can take a long time to set up the data initially. That means when a person intends to create that content of letter for sending purposes, at the first time he or she has to give more times to create or generate the content of the initial data. That's why we can say at first it will take time, or the process of writing the content of letter for mailing purpose is time consuming. And the third one is, this is also the important cons of using the mail merge, is it can create the vast amount of junk mail in your PC. Now we are heading for the different steps of this process, mail merge. Mainly in this video we will try to learn about the first two involved steps of mail merge process, such as step 1, select document type, and the step number 2, select starting document. There are 6 different steps which are mainly involved in this process of mail merge of MS Word 2013. Now the question is how to start the process of mail merge. We can start the process of mail merge by following the 6 different steps which are involved for this process. Step number 1, this is called the select document type, and step number 2 is select starting document type. These 2 different types of steps now will be discussed one by one. At first we have to click the mailing tabs. This is the outlay of the starting mailing merged. You can see over here easily, this is the mailing tab of the MS Word 2013. At first we have to be heading for this option, mailing tabs. This is the first step. There is also the insert tab, design tab, play, layout, references. We should not concern about this kind of tabs, but for the mail merge purpose, we have to first move for this tab called the mailing tabs. This is the first step, and we have to click this mailing tabs. When it is clicked on, then we will see such kind of interface in front of our eyes. Here we will get this option, start mail merge, at the left hand side. This is the start mail merge group, and in this group we have to click step by step mail merge widget, this one. First we have to move for mailing tabs. After clicking on these tabs, we have to move once again for the start mailing merge. After clicking this, we will see the step-by-step mail merge widget option under this start mail merge, and we have to click this option. We have to opt this option, step-by-step mail merge widget. And after opening this step-by-step mail merge widget, we will see the mail merge task pane. See, this one is the mail merge task pane. This one is also the mail merge task pane. We can see only such kind of mail merge task pane after opening the after opening this one, step by step mail merge wizard. And this mail merge task pane will have 6 different types of steps that we need to follow for mail merge, such as this is the first step of the mail merge, known as select document type. This one, step 1 of the 6. We know there are 6 different types of steps involved in the process of mail merge. This one is the first step, and it is called the select document type. It mainly defines what type of document are you working on. That means on what type of document we want to work for. There are different options. We can work for letters, we can work for email messages, or we can work for envelopes, labels, directory, etc. But here the chosen option is the letters under the select document type. This is the step 1. And by selecting the letters option of the select document type, then we have to click the next starting document. This one, next starting document, and we can easily find this option at the bottom of this mail merge task pane. This one. This is the step 1 of the mail merge process. Now it is done. Now for the step 2 process steps, the select starting document, we can choose any one of the following, such as here, use the current document, or we can use start from a template, or we can use start from the existing document. This is the step 2. After finishing the step 1 or after following the step 1, this one, select document type, and on clicking the next starting documents, when it is done, then the second step will open in front of our eyes. And this is the step 2 of the process, step 2 of the 6 steps of this process mail merge, and it is called the select starting document. And under this select starting documents, we can choose any of the following options. In order to move forwardly. And the options are: number 1, either we can use the current document option, or we can use the start from a template option, or we may also choose the start from existing document. Now if we choose use the current document, then what does it mean? when a person wants to type a new letter or use the letter currently displayed on the screen. Let's think of yourself that if you want to type a new letter or if you want to use the letter that has been currently displayed on the screen, then you can opt this first option, the use current document of the step 2 select starting document, this one. Or if you are planning to use the ready-made letter format, I repeat, if you are planning to use a ready-made type of letter format, then you may go for start from a template option, the second option. You may opt for start from a template option when you are planning to use a ready-made letter format instead of typing a new letter. Clear? This is the second option you may opt for. Or you may also opt for the third option, start from the existing document. When you are planning to reuse the old letter, you may go for the third option, start from existing document. Or when you are planning to use the ready-made letter, then you may opt for the second option. Or whenever you are planning to rewrite or type the new letter freshly, then you may opt for the first option, use the current documents. You are free to choose any options as you want. In the step 2, select starting document. And once it is done, then we have to follow the instruction, that is, we have to click the next select recipients at the bottom of the text, this one. Once it is done, once the selection is done, then we have to move for this option, click next select recipients. And this is the step 2 of mail merge process. I hope the step 1 and the step 2, which are concerned with the mail merge process, hopefully clear to all of you. And in our upcoming video, we will also be trying to learn about the remaining step number 3, 4, 5 and 6 of this same topic, the process of mail merge, in our next upcoming video. Till then, thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day.